Do you study English every day? Do you learn new words every week? Do you watch English videos? Do you read English books? Then why can't you speak fast? Why do words get stuck in your throat? Why do you understand everything but say nothing? I want you to stop for a second. Think about how long have you been learning English? 1 year? 3 years? 10 years? Now think about this. Are you happy with how you speak today? If your answer is no, I have something to tell you. It's not your fault. You are making one mistake. A mistake so common, so hidden that 99% of English learners make it every single day and they don't even know it. Today, we find that mistake. Today, we fix it. Stay with me until the end because this one idea can change how you learn English forever. Chapter 1. The Big Lie. Let's start with the question. What do you think English learning means? If you are like most people, you think it means this: learn more words, learn more grammar rules, learn more phrases. So what do? You open an app, you learn 10 new words a day, you watch a grammar video, you take notes, you feel good, you feel productive, you feel smart. At the end of the day, you check a box: I studied English today. That feels nice, right? But here is the truth, here is the big lie. 3 months later, nothing changes. 6 months later, still nothing. A year later, you know more words than before, but you still can't speak fast. You still freeze when someone asks you a question. You still think in your own language first, then translate, then speak. By the time you finish translating, the conversation has already moved on. So what went wrong? You did everything right. You studied, you learned, you worked hard, but the result didn't come. This is the moment most people give up. They say, maybe I am just bad at languages. They say, maybe I don't have the talent. But that's not true, not even a little bit. The problem was never you. The problem was the method. You were told a lie. The lie is this: more input equals more output. More words in your head should equal more words out of your mouth. But that's not how language works. And once you understand why, everything changes. Here it is, the real mistake. Are you ready? You learn English, but you don't use English. Read that again. You learn English, you don't use English. You read a lot, but you don't speak a lot. You memorize a lot, but you don't practice a lot. You collect words like coins in a piggy bank. Every new word, every new phrase goes into the bank. You feel rich. Your vocabulary bank is growing. But here is the problem. Coins in a piggy bank don't buy anything. They only work when you spend them. If you never open the piggy bank, if you never use those coins, you are not rich. You are just storing. That's what's happening with your English. You are storing words, not spending them. Let's make this even simpler. Think about a baby. A baby doesn't study grammar books. A baby doesn't memorize word lists. A baby doesn't sit down and learn rules for sentences. So how does a baby learn to walk? The baby listens every day, all day. The baby tries, the baby makes sounds, bad sounds, wrong sounds. The baby fails again and again. Nobody laughs at the baby. Nobody says you are bad at this. The baby keeps trying and slowly the baby speaks. Not perfect, not grammatically correct at first, but real, working, understandable. That is how humans are built to learn language, not by studying more, but by using more, by listening, trying, failing and trying again. You already did this once in your life in your first language. You didn't study grammar before you speak your mother tongue. You spoke first. The grammar came later, almost by accident. So why do we abandon this natural method when we grow up? Because as adults, we feel embarrassed to fail in public, and that fear, that is the real enemy. Not grammar, not vocabulary. Fear. Chapter 3. Why this mistake feels so right. Now here is something interesting. If this mistake is so damaging, why do millions of people keep making it? Because it feels right, it feels safe, it feels smart. Let me explain. Studying alone feels productive. You sit with the book, you highlight sentences, you write notes. Nobody is watching you, nobody can judge you. If you make a mistake while studying alone, who cares? Nobody sees it. It's comfortable, it's private, it's safe. But speaking is different. Speaking means opening your mouth in front of someone. Speaking means the risk of getting it wrong out loud in public. Someone might not understand you, someone might correct you, someone might smile or laugh or look confused. And for many people, that fear is bigger than the desire to improve. So the brain makes a deal with you. The brain says, let's avoid that fear, let's just study more instead. Studying more becomes a hiding place. It looks like hard work, it feels like progress. But really, it's avoidance. It's your brain protecting you from something uncomfortable. The problem is, safe doesn't mean fast. Safe doesn't mean effective. Safe keeps you exactly where you are. This is why you can meet someone who studied English for 10 years and still struggles to order food in a restaurant. And you can meet someone who studied for only 1 year but speaks confidently because they practiced speaking from day one. Time is not the difference, method is the difference. And now you know what the difference is. Chapter 4: What real progress looks like. Let's talk about what real progress actually looks like. Real progress is not a perfect grammar school. Real progress is not finishing every lesson in an app. Real progress is this: can you order coffee in English without freezing? Can you answer a question without translating in your head first? Can you have a 2-minute conversation even with small mistakes? If yes, you are progressing. If no, even with all your studying, you are stuck. This is uncomfortable to hear, I know, but it's also good news because it means the fix is simple. You don't need another app, you don't need another course, you don't need to move to another country. You need to change one habit, and that habit is easy to describe even if it takes courage to start. Chapter 5: The Fix, 3 simple steps. So what do you actually do differently? Here is the 3-step, simple, practical, no fluff. Step 1: talk more than you study. This doesn't mean stop studying completely. It means change the balance. If you study for 1 hour, speak for 1 hour too. Even better, speak more than you study. You can talk to yourself out loud in your room alone. Describe your day in English. Talk about your plans. Talk about your problems. Talk about anything. It feels strange at first. That's normal. But your mouth needs practice moving in English, just like your legs need practice to run. You cannot read about running and become a fast runner. You have to run. Same with English, you have to talk. Step 2: make mistakes on purpose. Most learners wait. They think, I will speak once I know enough. But enough never comes. There is always more to learn. So stop waiting for perfect. Speak now with what you know today. Make the mistake, notice it, fix it, move on. Mistakes are not signs of failure. Mistakes are proof that you are trying. Every fluent speaker you admire made thousands of mistakes before they sounded fluent. They just didn't stop because of them. Step 3: use what you already know. Here is a surprising fact: you don't need a huge vocabulary to speak well. Most daily conversations use around 300 to 500 common words. That's it. You probably already know most of these words. The problem isn't that you don't know enough words. The problem is you are not using the words you already have. So instead of learning words number 1001, go back and actually use the 300 words you already know. Say them out loud, put them in sentences, use them in real conversations. That single shift, using instead of collecting, is what creates real fluency. No secret app, no magic course, no expensive class required. Just talking every single day, even a little. Chapter 6: A Small Daily Plan. Let's make this even more practical. Here is a simple 5-minute plan you can start today. Minute 1: pick a topic, your day, your job, your weekend, anything simple. Minute 2 to 4: talk about that topic out loud in English for 3 minutes straight. Don't stop, don't worry about mistakes. Minute 5: listen back if you recorded it, or just reflect. Notice one thing you want to improve tomorrow. That's it, 5 minutes. Not 5 hours, not a whole weekend course. 5 minutes of real speaking every day will do more for your fluency than 5 hours of passive studying, because speaking builds a skill, studying builds knowledge, and skills not knowledge, or what lets you speak with confidence? Chapter 7. Are you one of the 99%? So let's come back to the question in the title. Are you one of the 99%? Ask yourself honestly. When was the last time you spoke English out loud for more than 2 minutes without stopping? Not read, not typed, not listened to. Spoke. If you can't remember the last time, you are one of the 99%. But here is the good news. That can change starting today, starting right now if you want. You don't need permission, you don't need a perfect plan, you just need to open your mouth and start. Let's end with the most important idea from this episode. Stop collecting words like coins you never spend. Start using the words you already have. That one shift from studying to using is the real difference between someone who studied English for years and someone who actually speaks English with confidence. You don't need more time, you don't need more apps, you need more speaking. Starting today, try the 5-minute plan I shared. Talk about your day out loud for just 5 minutes. Do it tomorrow too and the day after. Small but consistent. That's how fluency is built. If this episode helped you see your mistakes clearly, hit subscribe. Next time, I will show you exactly how to build a daily speaking habit that sticks. Even if you are shy, even if you are busy, even if you have failed at this before. See you in the next one.